Hello, this is Cordo Kwizera from University of Rwanda, College of Science and Technology.
Hello everyone, this is Pontu Balcha from Addis Ababa Institute of Technology. This summer we've been working on natural language processing to understand peer reaction to expression of stress with our faculty mentors, Professor Rada, Dr. Ian, and Artem from Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Have you ever been around someone who is feeling stressed? What do you think could have helped that person? Nowadays, social media platforms have become where people express their feelings and views. And sometimes the response they got might not be helpful, which psychologically affect their mental health. Therefore, these responses can be positive, negative, or neutral. So, how are hashtags used being addressed? If positively, in what way?
Answer that question, you created a system that can tell us to which context people use while replying to hashtag straight tweets. We collected around 163 tweets, which were classified based on their sentiments, and we used that dataset to train our model, increasing its accuracy day by day, till we find the most accurate one with the 87.2% accuracy. And what we did is we applied our trained model to the recent tweets. In recent tweets replies, around 227 tweet replies, 24 of them were replied negatively. This makes it 10.6% negative. From here, we can induce the negative perspective into positive perspective in different positive frames.
We referenced the recently published paper which talks about inducing positive perspective from negative point of view without changing the author's method. There are 6 theoretically motivated framing strategies: growth mindset, impermanence, neutralizing optimism, self-affirmation, and thankfulness. The dataset we had was optimism biased, that we used an upsampling technique in order to tackle that. We did some experiments with our dataset, and the first one was with the features. So we tried to see what were constitute these 6 strategies separately using likelihood ratio. And the next experiment we did was using basic NLP models that we found about 66.1% of accuracy, which is an increase of 30% than using the unbalanced dataset. After studying about the features and getting the best classifier, we applied our non-negative replies to our best classifier. Therefore, from 90% of non-negative replies, about 78% of it was neutralizing, followed by thankfulness and optimism. In order to check these results are correct, we did a manual check, and as you can see, most of the results are true positive. Therefore, from our experiment, we can say that people tend to use neutralizing words, which is frames, while talking to a stressed person online.
Understanding how peers react to hashtag stress tweets, we came with the 2 approaches. The first approach is positivity-based sorting. This is a technique by which we show the positive replies above and we show the negative replies at the bottom. This helps the person who has tweeted to see the helpful replies before even looking at the unhelpful replies. The second approach we applied is to create a model, to create the recommendation system that automatically reply to the tweets with giving the helpful replies. This technique considers the similarity between the tweets, and so that they can share the generic tweets replies which are positive. Here you can see tweet 1 and tweet 3 both have the replies, while tweet 2 doesn't have any helpful replies. From here, they can share the replies since they look similar. As takeaways in the whole work we did, we found that 90% of the tweet replies were replied negative. And you've seen that neutralizing a frame is the most abundant one people usually use while replying online to the stressed people. And we created the automated system that gives the feedback to the tweets by using retrieval-based dialogue system. basically in the whole research we did, we tried to connect the salesperson with the beta people rather than trying to solve the actual problem. As the next future work, we highly recommend to use more data and better classifiers like sequence to sequence, sequence to sequence classifiers, which will increase the accuracy. As you can see, the bottom text our model was predicting to be in the same frame, which is wrong. By using generation-based dialogue system, we could end up with a system that would give the helpful replies by running from itself and considering the negative replies and generate the new text.
Our stay at University of Michigan was great adventure. As our oral experience, we learned natural language processing and data collection. Technically, we experienced research, which enhanced our critical thinking in the process. The mentorship and team collaboration was the other thing we enjoyed. We would like to thank all oral program organizers for making this happen, and thank you.